Morning, Melissa. I slept in because I was up really late last night. I kind of was chair sleeping, so I have to rewatch the last episode of Ozark because Mike came in at about 2 o'clock and said, "Hey, go to bed." And I saw it was still playing. I went, "Oh, shoot, I fell asleep in my chair." Morning, Dawn. Morning, Pam. Awesome. Yeah, this is my second cup. So yeah, Mike came in at 8:30 this morning with breakfast and a cup of coffee. And first of all, I'm so ungrateful. I was mad. I was mad because he woke me up. And I wasn't ready to wake up yet. And I cannot eat when I first wake up. So my breakfast is sitting in the fridge. So sweet of him, and yet I'm just a jerk about it, and I'm sorry. When you see this, Mike, sorry, babe. He's out there mowing the lawn right now. He was supposed to be done with the front by now, but I keep hearing him whiz by. Hey, Jim. So, today I thought I would get, I'm on the ArtStacks design team, so I thought that I would work with some ArtStacks stuff. And I thought we'd do a collage, and this is my large lady catalog, and I'm going to use it for my glue. So I thought we'd do a spread here with a collage on this page, because we've gotten, after this page, we're down to these 2 pages. Right, exactly, Dawn. Talked to and had eggs shoved in my face. Not my thing. I'm trying to think if I want to, what I want to do with this part. Let me put my chunky tool on there. Now, if I do that, it won't lay flat. I need it to lay flat, so I'll just have to work around that. The last time we were together, I couldn't find these. Well, I found them. They were just buried. I'm going to use these, and then other stuff. Ugh. And not only that, but Mike drinks Hills Brothers coffee. It's horrible. I hate it. I'm perfectly okay with Walmart coffee, but I hate Hills Brothers coffee. So I need a fairly thin piece because I'm going to want it to go all the way across. If there is one. I love this one. Look at that. This is actually somebody's lesson. I think I like to leave it as the lesson. No, because I don't want to bury that beautiful lesson. See, here we go. This is what causes this is paper hoarding. These are all going the wrong direction unless I want it to be short. This is cute. Look at that. Yeah, I don't usually eat for a couple of hours after I wake up. Because first of all, I have to take my medication. And part of my medication is for heartburn. And if I eat before I take my medication, it doesn't help me at all. Maybe this one. So I bought these papers. I ordered them online from the Ink Pad in New York City. Took a long time to get here, but to be fair, I think she closed her brick and mortar shop or moved it, one of the two. She did one of those things. So my order was kind of caught in that move. Let's see if I can get these back in the package. I just think these are neat because they're not, I'm perfectly good with printables, don't get me wrong, but to have actual things that other people touched, I don't know, it's special to me. Who's the musician for what? Oh, so these are papers that I bought, but my son's they all were in, well, two were in orchestra and one was in band. I lost the wrapper to this already. How can that happen? I just had it in my hot little hand. See, this is life. Life in the craft room. I folded it up and put it somewhere, so I'll just not worry about it right now. So, none of them kept playing. My son Joe played the violin, and he was a good fiddle player too. But he just didn't, he was more into guitar. And my son Dave played the viola, and he kind of quit. Okay. And Kevin, Kevin played the alto clarinet. Where's my ruler? Good grief, here's one. This is a magnet ruler. I don't know how well it's going to do for tearing. We're going to find out. Try to get that up out of the way. Yeah, it's going to move on me. Okay, not going to use that one. No. This one has cork on it. I keep meaning to get an actual tear ruler, but I just forget when I'm there. Or I go look at the rulers and I forget what I wanted. I'm kind of a little bit of a ruler junkie from quilting. Oh, that sounds good. That's awesome, Melissa. Yeah, I felt like learning music was super important, and they didn't choose to do it, they were forced. And that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pre-fold this so that it is trained. This one, I think I'm gonna glue it down. Let me think about that, because I don't want the glue making the page all funky. Okay, I know what I can do. I'll put a piece of paper in between there, or a piece of something. Ugh. I'm still not awake. My head's all foggy. My nose is still... Yeah, too, when I get up in the morning, I think I probably spend a good hour blowing my nose. Because remember, these are like that, so I can put something here to kind of keep the glue from seeping through to the other side. Does the Kona make your hair? See, I can't do strong coffee either. In the afternoon, maybe one cup, but I'm already shaky. So, I'm just going to use my little reptile adhesive here and glue this page down. Just going to be easier than trying to get, plus that I don't want to run out of my glue stick because I'm going to be using it for the collage part. So this is just going to be the collage background. And also the glue gives me a chance to make sure I get it in there on that corner. I mean that fold. So I got invited, asked to be on another design team. I don't know if any of you watch or subscribe to Monica Taylor, Tailor Made Cards for You. I will start officially in July. And that'll be interesting. There's something in there. What's in there? Oh well, whatever it is, I'm gonna tear it out. Well, it was probably a bug. I keep finding little dead bugs. Those little, I think they're baby stink bugs is what I think. I could be wrong. Let's make sure that folds up. There we go. And I think just for good measure, I'll toss a little washi on there. I'm almost out of this one. I think this is probably my favorite one. Those other little skinny ones, they're just more decorative. This is going to be a little bit functional too. But we all know washi tape doesn't stick very good, so I'm going to give it a little help. Yeah, I think that was Susie, because she messaged me on Instagram and said that she had endorsed me. I just don't want to stretch myself too thin because I also have a full-time job. And I'm trying to get my foiling friend off the ground and actually make some money with it, hopefully. I spent a lot of hours developing it, so right now I'm working on okay, correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not European, but A4 is the size of the printer paper for like Australia and stuff. I think that's right. Anyway, I'm working on I know the measurements, but in millimeters, I just can't remember the name of the paper. Let's get this dirty a little bit. And there's Duke in there crying, of course. Get this out of the way. You're fine, Duke. You're not coming in here. Dad's just outside mowing the lawn. I'm not supposed to let them out if he's mowing the lawn because, you know, we've got the back gate that he has to ride the mower out of. In Alabama, if you own a home, your yard is humongous. I don't know what they did out here. Just get this a little bit dirty. Not too bad because I'm going to be covering it mostly. All right, now let's make a scene. Are they, Dawn? And, you know, I was really shocked when I moved here because, you know, I moved here from Oregon. And the fences are only 4 feet high and they're chain links. So there's nobody really has a privacy fence around their yard. And everybody did in Oregon. I don't care how small your house was. Morning, Monica. So these are from Lorraine Hughes from ArtStacks. And they're part of her something ancestors. My memory. I'll link it after I'm done with the live. And I cut these out. Remember I was telling you when I'm working, sometimes I cut stuff out. I fussy cut. So I cut those out while I was working. Particularly on Sundays, we're not terribly busy. I don't know, this girl is kind of funny looking. So these guys are pretty normal looking, but then when you get to these guys, is this one of hers? Yeah. Sitting in a modern chair. I just think that's super clever. Now this one, I'll probably take some ink because I'm not going to take my knife to that. It's just not happening. This guy laying on the grass, and then you got this lady sitting on I don't know, that's a normal looking chair to me. The ones I didn't, oh yeah, see this girl, I cut her out of this, this plastic Adirondack chair, and this guy's got his marbles. So, and there's a couple of little cats. So I thought I would build my layout for this. That way I killed 2 stones with 1 bird. And I think I'm going to sit her in the corner here. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take, I'm not sure because we wouldn't really know what's back behind her hair. Probably something dark. Let's just grunge it up and leave it. Oh, music is behind her. So that's fine. So if you guys haven't seen Monica's channel or not subscribed, I will encourage you to go over and visit. I just visited your shop this morning, Monica. A lot of really cute stuff. I'm loving that gentleman's set. The digital. Is it digital or physical? I don't know. I just got up not too long ago. Go ahead and get this as dirty as I can. I'll get those extra dirty. Extra dirt for the win. Okay, let's grab my large lady catalog. Bless you. Mike's down there sneezing because he was just mowing the lawn. I'm gonna have to get some more of this glue. I already did, Monica. I hope it was okay. Let's put her over here. I know, babe. I hear you sneezing down there. Just sitting there in her chair, minding her business. I think I'm going to have everybody sitting down because sitting down is my favorite. Hi, Susie. Yeah, I'm going to have Grandma over here. They're all in the parlor waiting for, I don't know, the looks on their faces. Can you guys see that? Do I need to zoom in a little bit? I'm not going to zoom too much because I'll lose everything. They just have some weird looks on their faces. I get probably 5 of these stupid catalogs a month, and I haven't shopped there in over a year. Maybe even 2 years. Such a waste of paper. Hi, Wickabella. Good morning. So, Monica, if you haven't been with us on Friday morning, this journal that we're making, this junk journal, once it's done, it's going to go in a giveaway, just a kind of random comment picker giveaway. And I'm going to fill it full of extra ephemera and stuff like that. Because why not? I don't need 19,000 journals sitting around. Okay, so I've got some people on there. I bought this, and it's like a, I don't know, it's like a canvas ribbon, I guess. And I thought it might be something cool to go inside of journals. I'm going to cut a piece off, and I think I'll stamp on it. No, I don't have an affiliate. Pretty much, it's kind of a, I guess it's kind of more exposure for me. I do not have an affiliate, so feel free to jump over there and get the digitals. This next release coming out, I'll just give you a little bit of interesting. Each release there are like sometimes guest artists, and so like this was Lorraine Hughes. God, you know what, guys? You'd think for a smart person I'd have a memory, but I don't. I can remember millions of years ago, but remembering today is a little broken. Anyway, if you go over to ArtStacks, you'll see. But the next artist coming up is some really trippy stuff. And I'm excited about it. Just grabbing a couple of my Timmy stuffs. I'm not going to go too crazy. keep it simple. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some cats on the page, but there's only 2 in the set, so. And I don't want to do snarky. I don't have any. All my cats that I have are cute cats, so that's not going to work out. It would work out for something else, but not this particular style that we're working with. So I'm just going to take my archival here. And you know what? I think I'll make that a color since we're doing color on this page. Let me grab my colored archival inks. Let's go with, I'm going to go with Evergreen Bough. It's one of my favorite colors that Tim Holtz makes. Morning, Marva. And I'm going to stamp it a little bit towards here. I'm sorry, Susie. Oh, that's right. You're right. There is a cat here. I do have other cats, but I'm only gonna use ArtStack stuff on this page except for this. And obviously this stamp. So it doesn't stamp real clear, but it still gives it a little bit of color. And let's get it dirty. Yeah, let's get those strings hanging off. Like that, like that. We like it a grunge. Okay, that one done, and so you need to have a life for that. Here's a little kitty. I made a bunch of cards that with my own ancestors on it. So I have a lot of family pictures, and you know, if you think about it, I'm 60 years old. Sorry about that. I'm almost 62. Jesus. I don't know how old I am even. And so I have pictures of my mother when she was little. She was born in 1937. Pictures of my grandmother when she was young. So, you know, they make the perfect paper dolls. Okay, we need to scrap the paper here. So here are some of my scraps. These are all from my ArtStacks as well. I am in love with this door. I just love this door. In fact, now she's already stuck down. All right. But I'm just going to work with this grungy piece right here. There it is. I shouldn't have that piece of paper under there. It's making my thing move. I don't know why I'm grunging the top. I'm going to cover it, but just in case anything accidentally peeks out. Who's going to Paris? Oh, Marva, you got back from Paris? Oh my gosh, how fun. City of Romance. It's fun people are back to traveling because honestly, you know, with COVID, we weren't doing it. Let's get our little stapler and staple this bad boy on here. Needs more stuff, huh? I'm gonna go that, and I don't mind that that sticks out. In fact, I think I want to get it more on both sides. All right. There's cats on there. I feel like I need more something over here. Oh, 16 in Paris. Yeah, Monica, I thought that a lot when I'm watching your videos. I thought we kind of share the same sort of like grungy vintage style. Now, I can do any dang style, but this is the one that I would gravitate towards. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Only place I've never been to any foreign country except for Mexico, and I think I went to Panama, just to see. When I was 13, I grew up in sort of a commune, and I went to a free school, which wasn't free, but it was alternate learning. So it's basically a bunch of hippies. So when our history and math and social studies all was a trip to Mexico. And we visited the ruins and stuff like that. So I thought, that was actually a pretty valuable teaching tool. Morning, Ramona. Germany would be fun. And any place. I would like to go. I have a friend that lives in Scotland, and she keeps threatening to kidnap me. And I keep threatening to go. Okay, and I'm just going to use regular glue on him, and I'm going to have to set something on him because that glue takes a minute to set up on fabric. Ew, my coffee's cold. I hate cold coffee too, unless it's supposed to be cold. See, he's got his little cat friends sitting with him. Oh my gosh, it still needs something. This is my miscellaneous paper file. My friend Abraham bought me a thing to make these thingies, and I can't wait to get it. True, very true. The only thing is that she's kind of a hater. She said if I'm her adopted Scottish person, I'm not allowed to like English people. A lot of history behind that I don't know. I don't follow the news, as you know, so I have no idea most of the time what's going on in the world. But I think these things are neat. I don't know why. I grew up in California, so I understand that. Although I grew up in Northern California, and on occasion it would snow in Sonora, but all you had to do was drive 30-40 minutes up to Dodge Ridge if you wanted to go skiing. So definitely it was in the Sierra foothills. Now, Southern California, that's another story. Let's throw a piece of washi on there. That's what these skinny washies are good for. And I need it to go the right direction because still I'm picky about directions. Anybody ever else have a problem finding the end to the washi? There it is. See, that doesn't make a lick of sense, and that's the way, I like it. Okay, there's that. And a piece of gauze here. I think I need that to be dirty. Let's go. Walnut stain. I need to re-ink these guys. Well, I've never been to Spain. I'm always showing my age now. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Just kind of set that in there. And all this is, y'all, is medical gauze. I have a ton of it left over from multiple injuries and things like that. Hi, Debbie. Good morning. I'm going to leave these open for now because I probably will want to stuff something else under there too. This is what happens when you're junking. You just start building, and next thing you know, you have this huge pile of coolness. Think about this. Okay. I want to peel some of that. I want this to be raggedy here on the edge. Yeah, this stuff too, I think is going to be great to dye. Stamp, dye, spray. Most of the time I like to use the spray stains on this type of stuff. Well, why is this being so stubborn? It only falls apart when you don't want it to. Let me get a pokey here. There we go. Just want this to be pretty frayed up, because I'm going to have it sticking out the outside. So I want that mess. You guys are funny. I don't want his head sticking up over because it's not propped to anything. I don't want it to get hurt. All the way to the edge. Okay. Get him stuck down. And I think I'm going to leave all of the fabric loose. Let me see. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab something over here that's on the other side of the room. I can find it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I can't find it, so never mind. Is this it? There it is. So I keep my printables from ArtStacks in here. Let's see, this is from the last wreath. I want to see if there's, I think I want to put something colorful on there. I'm just seeing if I have anything already cut out. Oh, here's a bunch of stuff that I cut out. I knew it. Okay, come on. Yeah, a cabbage is purple too. It turns purple. Okay, I didn't mean, let me get those out of my way, out of my way. I don't think I ever took a picture of that. It's hard with this particular design team. Not that the work is hard, but my memory. So sometimes I'll do stuff, I'll take a picture and I'll send it, and then I'll forget that I did that. So this was just some of the designer paper, and I cut it into a bunch of circles. Just for fun. What I was after were these flowers. It's the process. Oh, excuse me. I don't want that sticking up so far though. I've got a smaller one. Just to give that a pop of color. I still have to get it dirty. Tailor-made cards for you, I think, isn't it Monica or Monica Taylor? One of the two. Oh yeah, I can't lose those babies. Because why couldn't you just mix and match your sets? All right, kitty cats. You're gonna go like that. Okay, thank you, Melissa. Oh yeah, that's ArtStacks. Right there, Kitty. Right here, Kitty. Now we gotta have, realize we're doing collage, but I want to make sure that I have a place for a journaling card. Let's go ahead and grab one of these pre-made that I did. I don't want to bury her head, but I might have to. Now I can just lift her up. Maybe I can lift her up. Come on. Come on, old girl. There we go. This needs stuff on it, though. So we'll stuff on it. And this can actually be the journaling card. Why not? Why not? Where'd my ruler go? It's not that ruler. Now I got Never Been to Spain stuck in my head. There we go. Just because I love this door so much. I printed this on hammer mill paper. So I print them on various types of paper depending on how I want to use them. Sometimes I print them on tissue paper, and you can buy the physical product as well. So, but whenever I first joined the design team, Heather McMahon, the owner, sent me a paper pack that I still haven't received because they're based in Australia. And so what they've done now is we've got now a United States distributor. So that's happy news. Okay, that fits in there. There's our journaling card. And I'm not gonna scruff up the back because I don't need to. All right, let's grab oh yeah, Jello. I tried mustard and turmeric one time, and if you look at my blog and go back to the very beginning when I first started, it was years ago. I talk about a low water immersion dyeing thing that I tried because I'm just like to try stuff, you know. Let's get this glued down. And all I did was I just made several of these, and I just made them out of file folders and just kind of eyeballed the measurements, made the tabs so it could fold around. Okay, now we got a journaling card. Wanted to make sure I had that, and we'll stick tag in there too. The red paper of the door would tie in with the couch. Yeah. The only thing is that I'm feeling it's clashy, if that's a word. I'm going to do I need to glue her head back down. We don't need her being a bobblehead. Oh, I got it dirty. Good. I'm gonna do, what else I got here? And then my pile, all of my piles. See, I'm starting to get a pile of mess going on here. Typical. I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna do these flowers because I feel like they're just a little too bright for the theme. I'm looking for this. This is stupid. I just had, remember I had that big thing with my, oh, here it is. I'm looking sentiments here. See, these I printed on tissue paper, and it's great to use on collage. Anything you actually print. But what I do when I do that is I coat it with a sealant, because otherwise, from my experience with my inkjet printer, this will smear. Morning, Bitty Penny. But I think I will do Life. And this feels like one that I've coated. So I just take them outside and hold them up and spray them. But if you have a printer that wouldn't smear if you got the ink wet, then you wouldn't have to go through that. And if you buy the physical stacks, they're made to be able to collage. All right, Mike. Have fun. I don't know what else to say about that. Let's go. Where's my collage medium? There it is. I'm gonna move this stuff out of my face right now because this is how I lose stuff. Because I don't have quite a million things on my desk, Bitty Penny, but I'm getting close. Okay. And I typically just use my fingers for this. I use this one, and I also use the Dina Wakley. And I'm just going to use my fingers. I don't need a brush. I don't need anything like that. Not for this small of a thing. So with the paper that you get from ArtStacks, the tissue paper pretty much disappears completely. What'd you get yesterday, Bitty Penny? Rain? Oh yeah, I have instant coffee in here too, Dawn. But I also will use the leftover coffee. Okay. We got Truth. We like Truth. Truth needs to be a color though, I think. And I'll use ink. I will use an ink. I wonder if it'll show up with the red. I don't think it will. Let's go with Kish Flamingo. Go for the gold. Yeah, these are ArtStacks. 4.3 million things. So I like vintage photo with Kish Flamingo. I think it's gorgeous. Well, I've never been to Spain. Shut up. This is all your fault, whoever went to Spain. Oh, how do I do that? Yeah, let me show you what I do. I just take a regular piece of like accent opaque 80-pound paper, and I wrap the tissue. Let me see if I have one that I've already made. I'm sure I do, so I can show you. Yeah, I do. This is just Hallmark tissue paper. So I just wrap it around and I glue it to the back side. And this is okay open because I'll feed this in this way into my printer because I have this kind of a feed printer. And it prints just fine. It prints wonderful. There, that takes care of that exposed part of that chair. I don't know why I feel like I'm using one of those circles. It's not really a type of a thing that invites circles. I know a lot of people use them in their collage, and I do too, but I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. At least not the black and white. Maybe that. Let's see here. That's not a big enough circle. Well, yeah, maybe it is. Turn off this white. Oh, is it sunny? It's supposed to storm here today. We had some thunderstorms last night. Oh, y'all, it was so sad. So we have one cat. His name is Baby Man. He's Baby Man. Anyway, he is terrified of thunder and lightning. I mean, just... So I found him last night, huddled. So we have like, in our dining room belongs to the cats. We have a dresser in there that we put their food and water on top of because otherwise the dogs will eat their food. And so he was at the bottom of the dresser, snuggled up next to it really tight and frozen, like frozen. I picked him up and he just stayed frozen. It was so sad. So I brought him up here with me, and he's not a cat that really likes to be held. But he stayed in my lap until basically the storm was over. God, this is a cool little piece right here. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. No, I don't want to put it on her. I feel like nope, I'm not feeling there. You want to think about when you're composing something, how everything kind of balances. At least you definitely are if you're a Libra. I am not, but I've got the trait in there somewhere where I feel like things need to be balanced. And that feels balanced right there. Yeah, I've got probably at least 2 of our cats. They were the family was born feral. So the mama kitty, and she's a Siamese cat. She was only 6 months old when she had her kittens. And we took them in as a foster. And so it was her and her 4 babies. And one of the babies kind of acclimated and became a little bit more domestic. If he wants attention, and he's a tuxie, but he acts like a Siamese, and he's got that really loud cry like a Siamese has. I'm going to make some shading around that. Yeah, let me use my Stabilo. But one of them, she's just as feral as can be. Every once in a while, she'll let you pet her. Like, she'll ask you to pet her. But I'm just going around this. Okay. And I'm going to smear it. So this is typical textbook. Something people do. I don't know. Something people do. Super easy, and it makes quite an impact. And get you dirty too. Okay, we're just about done with this page because I'm almost out of time. Well, I never been to Spain. It feels like it needs another circle, maybe. I think maybe you're right, under the couch. That's a good idea. So this is all part of a big picture that I just cut down. Where's the piece that I just cut from, though? We'll just cut from this one. Having punches is handy. I wish I had, you know what I need is a 1.5 inch. Because I was trying to label my Tim Holtz paint tops, and I had to use my 1 inch punch, so they kind of hang over a little bit. She's ready to play ball. I can't get it under the couch, I don't think. I'm afraid if I try and lift this couch. Oh, it'll be okay. That was such a great idea, Jim. And it's even okay if it rips a little. Oh, I like it. Under the door? What door? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, we'll put one under the door. That'll be fun. That will be fun. And I think I will, again, just trying to make sure I'm sticking with ArtStacks so that I can actually use this as my, it's okay, Duke, as my design team work for the month of May, if I haven't already sent it in, which I might have. Oh, I know, our animals are so stinking needy. I think I'll put several under the door. I think that was such a terrific idea, Jim. Thank you. And I'll even not grunge them up so that the person who has the journal can do what they want with them. Let's put some of these under there too. Got to spread them out so that it sits nicely or I'll go crazy. Duke does that anytime Mike leaves. Mike went fishing the last couple of days and Duke just cried the whole stinking time. Okay. I think I might... Let me see what other color. I think I have a brown. Yes, I do. Nice. I think I might go ahead and just do this too, but in brown instead of black. You can also take like a watercolor paintbrush and kind of smudge this in, but I don't want to get it too wet. See, what's weird is I ended up actually smearing some of this, so beware of something like that. My couch wants to come up. Okay. All right. Let's make sure that page still folds. It does. All right. Let's recap before we close out. Okay. So we've got our front page done. There's another cat. Yep. We got the writing board done. We got this page done. It's got a tag. We'll be putting more stuff in. We got a blank page done for someone to do what they will. We got this done, which is just an open out stash place. Ugh, stupid arthritis. I can tell rain's coming. We got these kind of plain pages done, and this, remember, was the page with the funky side on it. Then we got this little fold out page done. We put this little thing that did we make this together? I don't know if we did. I think we did. Yeah, we did, because remember? Yeah, I remember. Duh! That was last week. And then this page, this one was the one we'd done the week before. And now we've got this one done. All we have left is this one, and then flip that bad boy over. And we'll do these pages. Thanks, Bitty Penny. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And I still have more of these bags. But, yeah, so we'll do all those pages. By the time we're done, we figure it'd probably be about this thick, especially after it's stuffed with ephemera. So it'll be a neat giveaway that you guys all help me make. What questions do you have? Okay, I will, Jim. I can't do that while I'm doing this. I don't have my phone over here because, yeah. Let me go look before I sign out. Ah. What's this? Oh, I'll look at that, Jim. Yeah, I'll look at that when I'm done here. Definitely. Thank you.
You're still on live?
Yeah?
Okay, sorry.
No worries. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Jordy was up here for 30 minutes, didn't cause a fight.
Yay. Okay, cool. So we have Cat George, who has to live downstairs because he's a Tom and he gets in fights. Apparently he snuck up here when Mike went downstairs, and he's been up here and he didn't hurt anybody. So that's a good deal. I'm glad. I really would like to have him up here with us because he's our only black cat, and I love black cats. Debbie, thanks for joining. I was just signing off. So, yeah, that's what we used today, right? Thank you, Melissa, for a reminder. We used the printables that I have from ArtStacks to create this journal page and a music page because I don't know if Heather has music printables over there yet. So I just used what I had in my stash. There, now I'll be able to take a picture of it. Hey, guys, I hope you have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. I'll be working this weekend, as always. But, you know, I'll see you around. I'll be here Wednesday night for my live. And you'll probably see a couple videos in between. I've been trying to do a series of just basics. And, of course, I'm working on promoting my foiling friend. Yes, that'd be fine, Debbie. I'm perfectly okay with that. Bye bye. Well, I gotta go anyways. Now, are you having a live right now, Debbie? Okay. I am me. I'm gonna go off my live right now because I don't like to go over an hour. And I am me at Facebook or in my group or something. And if you guys aren't part of my group, I have a group, Not Afraid of Color, on Facebook. And I have my blog, which is No Hippies in Alabama. And of course, I have my YouTube channel. And also for, you know, lots of foiling fun, visit all my friends. Lots of friends, lots of people here that have their own channels. Also, one other thing is I'm working on deciding if I'm going to do Zoom because I would really love to have some guests on here. And I promise you don't have to show your face. We will just be a hands crew. You guys have a great day.